Day 3, monitoring your self-talk. Today, you learn more about changing the messages you give yourself, clearing out negative thoughts from the past so you can live in the present moment. Now that you're on day 3 of your mirror work, are you feeling a closer bond with your friend, your mirror? Each day that you practice mirror work, you may fall in love with yourself a little bit more. Each day it becomes easier to say your positive affirmations and truly believe them. The best way to love yourself is to release all the negative messages from your past and live in the present moment. So today, I'd like to work with you on changing what I call your self-talk, what you say to yourself in your head. Too often, we accept the early messages from our parents, our teachers, and other authority figures. You were probably told things like, stop crying like a baby. You never clean your room. Why don't you make your bed? And you did what people told you to do in order to be loved. When you were young, you might have gotten the idea that you were acceptable only if you did certain things. Acceptance and love were conditional. However, it bears remembering that others' approval was based on their ideas of what was worthwhile and had nothing to do with your self-worth. These early messages contribute to our self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves inwardly is really important because it becomes the basis of our spoken words. It sets up the mental atmosphere in which we operate and attracts our experiences to us. If we belittle ourselves, life is going to mean very little to us. However, if we love and appreciate ourselves, then life can be a wonderful, joyous gift. If your life is unhappy or you are feeling unfulfilled, it is very easy to blame your parents or the almighty them and say it is all their fault. However, if you do that, you will stay stuck in your conditions, your problems, and your frustrations. Words of blame will not bring you freedom. As we say earlier also, Hamari itna, since the time we've been grown up, there'll be so many things that have been passed on to us from our elders, from our parents, from our friends, which is part of our programming and which is part of our personality as on date. As a result of those experiences, those talks, चाहे वो हमारे को मोटिवेट करने के लिए की गई है, चाहे वो हमारे को कंट्रोल करने के लिए की गई है, whatever is the intention, but that programming has created that feeling that in order to be accepted in the society or at house, you need to behave in a particular manner or do certain tasks in a particular manner. Now that manner has been decided not by us, but when we were being brought up by our parents, by our elders, by our teachers, probably by our friends also. In order to be accepted by friends, we had to do a lot of things. But that time हमने उसको उस point of view से सोचा नहीं है कि ये क्यों हो रहा है. Why is it that I am trying to do certain things to be acceptable? Because that is the age where you want company, where you want to generally go out with people, have friends, you want to be the best. That is the age where getting to be the best is at its peak. वहीं से वो नंबर 1 का जो सीड है वो आपके अंदर डाला जाता है. नाउ द होल इशू इज, इस प्रोग्रामिंग में, इस जो भी हमारा से 40 years फॉर मी और वट एवर इज योर एज, इतने साल की जो प्रोग्रामिंग लेयर्स ओवर लेयर्स हमारे ऊपर करके है, जो हमारा ट्रू सेल्फ था वो कहीं ना कहीं नीचे छुपा हुआ है. All we have to do is peel those memory layers one by one, and get the true self, which is behind all these beliefs that have been a resultant of our programming. हमें बताया गया कि ऐसे करना है. हमारा खुद का एक्सपीरियंस शायद ना रहा हो, शायद रहा भी हो. इन लॉट ऑफ केसेस आपको बताया गया, बट you could be that you were some sort of a rebel and you said, I want to try it. And you tried it, and probably the same result which was told to you happened. So that is when you realize that what this person is saying makes a lot of sense. I need to listen to him. नहीं तो ऐसे इतनी जल्दी कोई प्रोग्रामिंग लेता नहीं, unless or until it is forced upon you. So कहीं ना कहीं it was told to you, कहीं ना कहीं you experienced it. You had a certain kind of an experience where you went and did that thing, and the exact resultant happened which you were told. सो अल्टीमेटली जो ये लेयर्स हमारे ऊपर आए हुए हैं ना, इसके नीचे हमारा एक ट्रू सेल्फ है, वो उस लेयर्स के पीछे खोया हुआ है. वन ऑफ द मेन agendas or say goals of this book is to find that true self of yours, which is beneath all that programming that has gone inside you during your upbringing. So वो ट्रू सेल्फ क्या था, वो ट्रू सेल्फ कौन है, उसको ढूंढना भी हमारे को it's very very important to get in touch with our true self, because वो प्रोग्रामिंग किसी और के थे. Similarly, आज अगर हम बात करें, majority of the parents, if we are not talking about parents who are now aware of the concept of conscious parenting, are trying to put things on their children. I mean, if I see myself 2 years back and I see myself now, I can make out the difference. पहले it was coming from my experience. नहीं ऐसे होना चाहिए, इस टाइम पे तो तेरे को पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा, होमवर्क तो करना ही करना है. Now it's not कि होमवर्क नहीं करना है. I asked him, do you have homework? He said, yeah. Okay, what is the best time for you? Do you think it is important to do your homework? So you involve your child. अभी भी कहीं ना कहीं मेरी प्रोग्रामिंग ही चल रही है, but yeah, trying to make it into a conscious parent wherein whatever is there कि ये ना हो कि मैंने ये चीज उस पर थोपी है. He should come out of it. He should come out himself. See, cognition has to be developed. Your belief, your set of rules have to be made, but they should not be forced upon the other person. They have to be with your experience, so that you're open for possibilities. ये नहीं बचपन में तूने ऐसे नहीं किया तो तेरे साथ ऐसे होगा, तूने ऐसे नहीं किया तो तेरे साथ ये होगा. No, let the child be open to possibilities. Ask him, what do you think is important for you to do right now? If he says playing the video game is important, okay, how much time do you need for that? Work with the child. हमारे साथ वर्क नहीं किया गया because we were also not aware, probably our parents were also not aware. But if we have this knowledge now and we have kids, or we are going to be having kids, you need to work with the child. उसको involve करो, उसको adult treat करो. तू बता क्या करना है, what is it that you want to do. And if you feel it's okay, अगर कोई गलती भी होती है, there's no harm. Who's judging him? We are trying to work with him. We're trying to make his personality. So work with the child. कभी भी अपना बिलीफ या अपना वो ना किसी के ऊपर, स्पेशली योर चिल्ड्रन एंड अदर्स आल्सो, डोंट पुट इट ऑन एनीबॉडी. क्योंकि अगर वो उस चीज पे मैच नहीं हुआ तो जो माइंड का रिफ्ट है वो आपके माइंड में आएगा, उसके माइंड में नहीं आएगा. वो तो अपने बिलीफ से चल रहा है. He has no idea about your belief system. He is working as per his. सो जो भी हमारा लेयर ओवर लेयर बना हुआ है और जो हमारा ट्रू सेल्फ उसके नीचे है, हमें वो मेमोरी लेयर्स एक एक करके पील करने हैं टू सी what is it, what is our true self. And this book will help us do that.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to that amazing conversation, Arjun. I mean, there can be two consequences of the way, like you were saying, that if you bring up your children with your belief system, either either they will you know grow up as dependent on you, on your belief system, when they even grow up, because maybe you really shove it down them, the belief systems. So either they will end up being totally dependent on you, or if they become a rebel, then throughout their life, unless and until they realize all this, throughout their life they would think that you were totally the parent was totally not okay to treat them that way. And then you will ruin, basically they will grow up to and then have a really bad relationship with their parents. So I think it is very, very important, like Arjun said, to develop cognition and to ask and to involve kids. Excellent, Arjun. Thanks for reinforcing that.
In terms of hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy, this kind of a behavior, if a child develops this behavior, it's called PAB, passive aggressive behavior with the authority figure, be it mother, father, or anybody senior in the family. तो उससे क्या होता है? The child develops a lot of inner childs. Now, inner child is nothing but a trauma in the life of the child. So those inner childs get stored. Like I said yesterday, if the trauma circle is not complete, it's going to get stored somewhere in your mind, somewhere in your body. So we actually, when we were doing, I think level 2 and level 3, we were actually working with, each other as part of our practice and as part of our therapy to remove all the inner childs from inside of you where your trauma has been stored as when you were a child. So very interesting things came. And I mean, it's not necessary that the trauma has to be associated with you. Like one of my therapies came, the trauma associated with my mother hitting my elder brother created a fear in me that I should always study and work hard. And I have been studying since then. So जरूरी नहीं है कि उसमें हिट आपको मिले, आप अगर वो इवेंट विटनेस भी कर रहे हो, वो भी एक ट्रॉमा क्रिएट कर देता है. So the trauma to be hard in studies, so the resultant, I wanted to study very hard. In college, I was nearly 2 years, I was top of, gold medal and everything. So it all came from there, which I was unaware. But yeah, whatever happens for the good. वो ना होता हो सकता मैं ना पढ़ा होता. But yeah, these things are very important because the child's upbringing up till the age of 8 is very important. उसके बाद उसका cognition develop हो जाता है. Your words have great power. So start listening closely to what you say. If you hear yourself using negative or limiting words, you can change them. If I hear a negative story, I don't go around repeating it to everyone. I think that it has gone far enough and I let it pass. However, if I hear a positive story, I tell everyone. When you are out with other people, really listen to what they are saying and how they are saying it. See if you can connect what they say with what they are experiencing in their lives. Many people live their lives in shoulds. Should is a word that my ear is very attuned to. It is as if a bell goes off every time I hear it. I have heard people say it many as a dozen times in a single paragraph. These same people wonder why their lives are so rigid, or why can't they leave a situation. They want to have a lot of control over things they cannot control. They are busy either making someone else wrong or making themselves wrong. You can practice positive self-talk during your mirror work, making only positive statements about yourself and repeating only positive affirmations. If any of the negative self-talk from your childhood comes up, you can turn it around into a positive statement. For example, you never do anything right could become the affirmation, I am a capable person and I can handle anything that comes my way. As you listen to yourself and others, you can become more aware of what you say and how and why you say it. This awareness will help you change your self talk into affirmations that will nurture and heal your body and mind. What a wonderful way to love yourself. Let's affirm, I release all the negative messages from the past. I live in the present moment. Very interesting. It's mentioning here that, a lot of people live their life on shoulds. I should do this. You should do this. Parents also tell you should do this. There has to be a possibility. Na? Compulsory kya hai? There's no compulsion in doing anything. See, at the end of the day, your destiny is nothing but the result or the consequence of the choices you have made. And as an individual, as a human being or a spiritual being in a human body, you have a free will to choose. No choice is also a choice at times. I do not want to make a choice. Okay, that's my choice. I don't want to make a choice. Good. हम जो choice ले रहे हैं, चाहे सोच के ले रहे हैं, चाहे randomly ले रहे हैं, if you are in that mode where you are consciously aware of the choices you are making, then you are deciding the consequences that are going to result from the choice which was made by a consciously aware person, resulting into the destiny based on the consequences. So you should do that, you should not do that. It's a free will. कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं करनी चाहिए किसी के साथ भी. At the end of the day, the person has his free will to choose. And if it's the right choice, yes. And if the consequences are not the way it was desired to be, just change the choice. I posted a very nice message I got yesterday where, same locks cannot open new locks. Same keys cannot open new locks. You need to change the key. You need to change the choice. Once you change the choice, the consequence will change. You cannot expect different results from the same choices. I make a choice of not exercising, not controlling my diet. I cannot expect a consequence to have a lean body. If I want a lean body, I need to make a choice to eat healthy and to do some exercise. It's not possible because of that. So that choice is in your hands. And that choice is actually your free will. It's never imposed. You choose. बहुत जबरदस्ती भी अगर कोई करता है, still you make that choice. चाहे जबरदस्ती आपसे कराई जाती है, बचपन में बड़ी बार कराया गया, but you made that choice. I see a lot of kids nowadays who say, no, I do not want to do this, means no, I don't want to do this. We were scared. As children, we were scared. अच्छा मम्मी पापा ने बोला तो यार कर ही लेते, ऐसे ही करना चाहिए. So now is changing. Nowadays, newer consciousness, they have their free will at ease with them. I don't want to do this means I don't want to do this. You can't force them. It's okay. Enjoy. Yeah. Your life, whatever is your destiny, is a result of the choices you have made. So अपनी choices को consciously aware करो. जगह आपको लग रहा है कि वो consequence is not the way it should have been, the way you perceived it to be or you desired it to be, change the choice. Same choices, same consequence. That is not going to change. That's universal. Your day 3 mirror work exercise. Stand or sit in front of your bathroom mirror. Look into your eyes. Say these affirmations. Whatever I say to myself, I will say it with love. Keep repeating it. Whatever I say to myself in this mirror, I will say it with love. Is there a statement that you heard as a child that still sticks in your head? Maybe something like you're stupid or you're not good enough or whatever else comes to mind. Take time to work with negative statements and turn them into positive affirmations. I'm smart. I'm more intelligent than I realize. I'm a genius with abundance of creative ideas. I'm a magnificent person. I am lovable. I am worth loving. Choose one or two of these new positive affirmations and say them over and over again. Keep saying them until you feel comfortable with them. Each time you pass a mirror or see your reflection in a window throughout the day, stop and repeat these loving affirmations. The power is within you. Your day 3 journaling exercise. Did you repeat a negative story today? Write down how many times you repeated it and how many people you told it to. Now write down something positive you can tell those people tomorrow that will help them feel better about themselves and everyone around them. Write down the word should. Next to it, make a list of words to use instead. I repeat, write down the word should. Next to it, make a list of words to use instead. You might start with the word could. So replace the should with could. Post several of the new positive affirmations you learned today on your mirror so that you can practice them whenever you see them. You can put them on your refrigerator, on your I put a lot of them on my desk, on my computer screen. So post it में ना affirmation लगा के कर दो. My way of working with affirmations is also that I make that affirmation my screenshot. So whenever I open my phone, that affirmation is going to be there. So you can, place it on the mirror. Very important. That has to be done. But yeah, in order to work more with affirmations, screenshots, desktop, laptop screen, wherever you will see it more often. Your heart thought for day 3. I always have a choice. Most of us have foolish ideas about who we are and many rigid rules about how life should be lived. Let's remove the word should from our vocabulary forever. Should is a word that makes prisoners of us. Every time we use should, we are making ourselves wrong or someone else wrong. We are in effect saying not good enough. What can be dropped now from your should list? Replace the word should with the word could. Could lets you know that you have a choice, and a choice is freedom. We need to be aware that everything we do in life is done by choice. There is really nothing we have to do. We always have a choice. Always have a choice. Your day 3 meditation, you deserve love. Day 3 of the audio download. See yourself surrounded by love. See yourself happy and healthy and whole. See your life as you would like it to be. Putting in all the details, knowing that you deserve it. Then take the love from your heart and let it begin to flow, filling your body with healing energies. Let your love flow around the room and around your home until you are in an enormous circle of love. Feel the love circulating so that as it goes out from you, it returns to you. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. Let it wash through your body. You are love, and so it is.